so that's event 1. Now we move on to event 2. Now event 2 is the explosion. Explosion is like a form of disaster, so you should know that disasters will never be adjusting event, correct enough? Now, so the explosion or the accident has no evidence of condition at the year end, so it is not an adjusting event. Now, if it's not adjusting event, then the issue is it requiring a disclosure? So to know whether it requires disclosure, they must assess how big is the issue. Now, so the amount of inventory to write down is 0.9 million, which is 0.9. Just now the profit is 5.6, which is 16.1% of PBT. So it is material to the financial statement. So this event requires disclosure in the financial statement. By way of a note explaining the event and the impact to financial statement. So you disclose is amended, okay? So amendment is required. Okay, so what procedures that we must do? Okay, first they tell us that there's an explosion in the site, so we should request for the fixed asset register to identify that assets maintained at such site okay. Now you may perform a physical inspection to confirm asset not destroyed by explosion. If not, how do you know how much they say destroyed or not destroyed? Correct? No? So that's on the fixed asset. Okay. Obtain a list of the inventory record to ascertain the level of inventory held at such site. Now they say that they believe insurance will not pay, so probably you can read any correspondence with the insurance company to confirm that no compensation to be awarded. Get a written representation from management to confirm the accuracy of the financial impact caused by the explosion. Then read the adequacy of disclosure made. So you just want to do a check that they are supposed to adjust this correctly. So that's what we can do. Okay, so more points than what you need to get full marks. Now part C, the last 3 marks over here. Okay, it says that the directors do not wish to make amendment or disclosure regarding the explosion, event number 2. What's the impact on the report? Now, very simple. If they refuse, it becomes a misstatement, right? Okay. So first, the refusal of making disclosure is a departure from the requirement of the accounting standard, which constitute misstatement. Because misstatement is when you don't follow the standard. Okay, so this is a misstatement. Then number 2, the size of the misstatement is material because it's about 17%, but it's not pervasive. It's big, but it's not that big. Alright, now? So if it's material and not pervasive, then we should modify opinion. Then audit opinion shall be modified by expressing what? A qualified opinion. Then you must give a keyword. It's only 3 marks. Okay, so you're going to tell that auditor shall express that except for the non-disclosure over the explosion event, the financial statement present fairly in all material respects. Okay, now so the keyword is except for, because it's qualified, but then except for what? It's except for the non-disclosure that financial statement present fairly in all material respect. Okay, so that's part C. Alright, okay, so we sort of finish off the last set of paper. Okay, now the exam, if you see, you take about 2 hours plus here. And you still notice that we still have question 4, 10 marks, I didn't write the answer to you. Question 5, part A, I didn't write the answer to you. So that means in the exam, if you really put up everything and write, it's about just nice 3 hours to finish off, okay? But then it's 3 hours to get 100 marks. You're not there to get 100 marks, right? You just want to get 90 marks, okay? So that's why you don't have to like aim, must do like that, okay? But still, you got to be fast. You don't have the luxury to sit down and think slowly, imagine what you're going to write. If like that, then you really carry a very high risk that 5 questions, you get 4 questions done. Then you get 4 questions done, you get 80 marks. Now 50 out of 80 is difficult, you know. 50 out of 80 means your passing mark is about 60%. So that means you must score that high to clear the paper. So that's why in the exam, you must be dynamic. You must be able to do fast, okay? You know? So you must write fast, think very sharp, okay? So all these require good rest and good preparation. You must study a lot. If not, you find that in the exam, you just waste a lot of time to think of the answer. Okay? Right, so this is the last paper. Okay, so take a dinner break. You got not much time, go and eat. Then we come back.